Seguinte, pessoal, a gente vai estar acompanhando agora a semifinal da Winners. Aí, ó, Winners Semifinals. Lores versus Kyna. Kyna, campeão aí dos últimos campeonatos, que, meu Deus do céu, esse cara tá vindo batendo em todo mundo. E Lores aí, um dos nossos jogadores com mais potencial da nossa região, né? De Kyna, que eu sou a famosa Kyna também, né? E Kyna, ai meu Deus, é muito difícil. Kyna, de Roman Reigns também, seu famoso Teras. Bora lá, porque a partida desses dois sempre é muito boa. Meu Deus do céu, olha como começa. Mano, olha o Gimp, olha o Gimp.
A very good start out lead for Lores here.
Yeah, definitely a very strong start, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, kinda, you know, especially when you're fighting against other best players in the world, right? You're gonna have to take some time sometimes to get that engine running. So, kinda here. I don't even say that he's not off to a good start. I think Lores is just really prepared and just was really ready for this.
I hope so. I mean, it kind of goes back to the same. Like, Kyna has just been dominating this region for so long. It's just kind of like Godly. I love Godly. I love Kyna, but I want to see somebody beat them. Like, just as a fan, I want to see somebody beat them.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely see if that's possible. But right now, man, Laura is still surviving here, doing a great job with that aspect of the game. But, I mean, ever since taking that first stock, it's really just been the Kyna show. And here we go, losing that first stock here. That does give Kyna a chance to take a lead back going for that weapon starvation.
All right, Lores stuck here in neutral without a weapon. Going to get that spear in hand finally. Nice neutral. Going to go ahead and put a little damage on Kyna. Backing up here. Oh, we are deadlocked in neutral. Nobody wants to be the one to pull the trigger. But now Kyna coming up in the air with some nairs. And a Sarah to send Kyna back off stage. The washing machine came out but couldn't find a home for it.
It can't be a washing machine. There's no water.
That's a washing machine.
There's no water.
No, it's a spin cycle, bro.
There has to be water for the spin cycle to happen.
Caraca, nice. E olha que eu achei que a reação dele foi um pouco lenta ainda pra dar um sig, mas foi a tempo, tá ligado? Pra vocês verem.
Unless there's moisture you left, and more sweat. That's a bad washing machine.
Kyna getting sent out to the edge. Sarah gonna miss a bit. Lores continuing to have that pressure put on him, but a nice little reversal there with the Sarah off the spear, and gonna send Kyna down to his final stock of the game.
Where do you get your appliances from? Sears? Lowe's? What are you?
Best Buy.
Best Buy? You're a Best Buy guy?
Yeah.
I can get behind that. All right, so back into this second stock here from Lores, holding on to this pretty well right now. However, that axe getting a couple hits there, putting him off stage, out of control of the stage. And Kyna looking for a way to try and close this one out. We will go the other direction with the same.
Nossa senhora, muito pai os dois. Galera, lembrando que vocês podem receber uma aula, tá? Uma análise de replay em forma de aula aqui pelo YouTube, beleza? É só você se tornar membro no nível aluno do Lynx e sincronizar o seu Discord com o seu canal do YouTube. Você vai ter um cargo especial lá no nosso servidor do Discord que tá no link da descrição e comentário fixado, tá? Aí você manda seu replayzinho lá, maroto, que eu faço uma análise pra você do que você precisa melhorar, do que você pode parar de fazer pra não prejudicar a sua gameplay e esse tipo de coisa. Mas bora lá, continuar.
All right, back in neutral. Lores working that sideline over. Kyna, though, getting some good aerials with the washing machine coming back out. And we're going to see some down pressure. No, he's going to go ahead and
like
Kyna go over and get the hammer. And a stop Sarah could send Lores out of here. Oh, no, he got really lucky. Lores didn't punish.
Nossa senhora, cara, dói muito levar down light side air de hammer. Vocês não têm noção. Vocês não têm noção. Mudança de mapa. Aquele mapa é pequeno, né? Aquele mapa eu acho meio mag e ele é muito claro. Não sei se vocês concordam comigo, mas eu prefiro 1000 vezes esse mapa aí. Não consegui me acostumar com aquele mapa ainda. Talvez um dia.
Good start. Lores does get a little bit of chip damage in there. Actually, untouched so far. Kyna's actually been struggling a little bit here with the hammer. You know, being a slower weapon is going to be a little bit tougher sometimes to maneuver your way around, especially with that spear. Doing a really good job of poking things out.
Yes, just now taking some damage, and now, look, just 2 swings, it's already almost caught back up. Lores fighting back a little bit, though. Nair going to send Kyna up into the air, back down to neutral. Okay, hit him with it that time. And then a Sarah, that might finish the stock up. No, wow. Javelin throw.
Vocês estão vendo como é que o Lores joga, mano? Ele joga muito.
I mean, this is another game, right? This game 2, where Lores starts off hot, you know, gets the stock off Kyna, but then we saw what happened towards the end of that game. And it really just kind of came down to Kyna just, you know, slowly utilizing the resources, you know, not forcing anything too hard and just kind of grinding the game down. Lores, you know, I feel like everything's like pedal to the metal for the most part. Like, there's definitely some moments where they're slowing it down, which, I mean, like,
Ai, dropou outro combo.
Like, I feel like once they get their opening, they're taking as much advantage as possible.
As they should, they need to be, oh, nice extension. Okay, that stutter back, the step back got him a little more off of that combo. But kind of though, nice reversal.
I think I would have just gone full send and just try to close out that stock. Like utilizing all my resources, because you're already up a stock here, right? Then you force it into a 2-stock to 1 scenario and you're both fresh.
Yeah.
I would absolutely go for that.
That sounds like a good trade to me, as kind of though still having a hard time confirming this opening stock. Just shows the high defense on that Kyna.
Caraca, Kyna. Se o Kyna pega Hammer e mete o da Lightsair, mano, o segundo estoque do Lawrence vai rapidinho. Mas por outro lado, Machado... Ai, velho, dói tanto. Olha, Lawrence tá com a Kaia. Tem bastante defesa. E ele tá no amarelo já vai pro laranja com 2 ataques, tá ligado? Porque é um Teros e um Machado ao mesmo tempo, é muito dano.
Now, 1 stock away from letting Lawrence tie this setup.
I do like the fact that, like, I feel like a lot of times in those scenarios, you're always going to see, like, a GC downlight to ground pound, right? That's just the reaction when you have someone off stage coming back onto stage, but being able to react, actually send them off the top, I think is just, like, such a better option. It's just good recognition knowing that I have a better chance of taking the stock off the top than the bottom. But look at that.
Igualou a partida, mano. Parece que chega uma hora que as pessoas ficam muito defensivas contra o Kyna. Nem tipo jogar passivamente, sabe? Mas parece que com medo, tá ligado? Porque ele impõe muito. Aí o Kyna começa a dominar a partida.
Kyna being very careful. We see him stutter in here, a little stutter step, trying to get in on Lawrence. Lawrence read it perfectly. Got a little 1-2 on him. Kyna, oh, nice neutral.
Okay. He's definitely whiffing a little bit here, and I do like the punishes that are coming out from Lores. Definitely being...
Nice.
You did that to yourself, actually.
Yeah.
You almost did it again?
He doubled down on it. Almost got it, too.
Essa sig foi nerfada, se não me engano, gente. Nerfzinho.
Trying to get something done. Oh.
Okay, I do like that attempt, but you just lost yourself the game for that one.
Que partida, hein, gente? Que partida, hein? Se inscreve, se inscreve. Aqueles... Se inscreve, tem vídeo aqui toda semana, tá bom? Mais um mapa. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. You just dropped that on me. What? I gave a whole speech. You're like, going to game 3. All right, fine, slow-mo.
I mean, you did it perfectly. There was nothing else to follow up on. You already said what needed to be said, bro.
I know. I'm just gonna be giving you a hard time because, you know, you're a little eepy, but it's okay. It's okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You can only be hyped for Brawlhalla for so long until, you know, the fatigue starts to set in. That's not to say you're not hyped now, but the energy level, you know?
Yeah, we'll call it fatigue.
Yeah, we'll call it fatigue.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not trying to put your business out there. He was out late last night with some medieval knights. That's
I
what he was
wasn't even
doing.
out late.
I don't know. It was late for me. But anyway, going into this game 3 right now, we do see a much better game coming out from Kyna here. That's a lot of damage and the stock being taken away. Beautiful start. And we're going to have to see how it plays off. That was a little too close for comfort. He almost just gave Lores a free weapon.
I mean, it doesn't really matter too much here. Kind of doing what Lores has been doing the past 2 games and taking that first stock with a huge lead.
Oh, my God.
Oh, a little dangerous.
Agora que eu me toquei que o Lores tá com o arco do Zariel.
Yeah, so I think those first 2 games is just download at this point because this just looks so different so far. I mean, he's staying relatively healthy considering the fact that you've already taken almost 2 stocks away.
Yeah.
And his movement's good, his combos are good. And he's about to take another stock right here. Oh, barely.
He didn't go for it that time.
Yeah, he should have.
He should have.
Would have been sick.
I mean, it might have hit that time. Who knows? Ooh. Not enough to confirm, but Lores is in a very, very bad position here in game at number 3. His Kyna is just continuing to tank that opening stock. That Sarah isn't going to get the job done. Recovery puts him, I mean, ground pound puts Kyna back on stage. Lores, though, is another
living. Taros. I love heavy characters, man. They're so sick. But here we go. That's another stock down. And I don't know if you saw earlier, but Sparky on Twitter saying that we need to do something about these heavy weapons.
I did see that.
Oh, man. I know he's like throwing his fist in the air. Buff blasters!
He's a Frax player, though. I mean...
But he's going to tweet at me right now about this. Oh, it's going to be terrible. I've seen the things that he does to people on Twitter sometimes.
Man do be savage.
He do be savage, and he do be my guy. But we see that first stock finally disappearing out of Kyna here. But you know what? That's a really fresh stock, and that's a good yellow right there, you know, on Lores.
It is a good color. He's continuing to get some more damage here, but Kyna can literally just find a couple 1-2s. I mean, just like that, 3 hits. Flores is in orange. 3 more. He's going to be in knockout range, staring him off the stage. Oh,
step back. No 3-pointer, though.
Good awareness to know that he didn't have the option, waiting until he did have it, not getting punished.
Caraca, toda vez que o Lores tenta fazer 2 conexões seguidas, o Kyna pega, mano. Se vocês voltarem no vídeo, vocês vão ver.
If it was anybody else except Kyna, I mean, Kaya probably would.
Ooh, that was actually a really well-timed jump, being able to get the punish out of that too, knowing that Kyna was going to dive in at that moment. But doesn't matter. There it goes. Game 3 in the
Essa partida já foi mais complicada pro Lores.
Different pace game. Not confident.
No.
Bora lá, terceira partida. Terceira não.
Very good player, lots of
Quatro.
confidence. I would
Quarta.
hope.
Yeah, I mean, but this game just can play on your mental so hard. And, you know, you take game number 1 and then, you know, keep things close but still lose game number 2, and then just have Kyna seeing him make the adaptations and being able to go so far out ahead of you. That's got to be a little daunting.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he can do with that Kaya. Once again, no stage swaps, no legend swaps, no skin swaps, no nothing. These guys are very locked in to what their game plan is, and they're going to see it through to the end.
Yeah. We'll definitely see how this plays out. Right now, it's not looking too bad for Flores, so I like that. Not really worrying about what happened last game, and that's the type of mentality you need as a competitor in general. Like, you can make a mistake, but what does that do for you for the next game? Like, what does sitting there thinking about it do? Next play.
Right.
Got to go to the next play always. You can't be worrying because you missed an air dodge or you dropped the...
Caraca, muito nice esse não seguir, hein?
Flores just lost in a 2-stock, and what I felt like was a pretty detrimental one, but immediately comes to this next game, taking that first stock, and like in that light orange area.
Yeah, definitely much better than what we saw last game.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Kyna's going to try and play this catch up here. He's been in this is the 3rd time he's been in this situation, and he's batting 50%. For being able to convert it into a win or not, and just like that, we were all tied back up. That first stock didn't even matter, Skiff.
Yeah, so this is like the scenario I was just talking about, where my confidence is gone because I was playing so well, and then in 2 hits, it's all gone. This is why I play heavy characters, because I get to do that to other people.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, you hit me a few times, you take a couple stocks, all right? I hit you once, and now it's even.
I mean, Terras do be like that. Oh, nice ground pound coming from Lores. It kept Kyna off of him and let him come back up with that recovery. But Kyna all up in his face.
Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, it's not, job's not done?
Oh.
Job's done.
He touched.
Wait, job's not done?
Wait.
Nice, caraca, voltou muito bem.
From Lores being able to get underneath of that ground pound.
Dude, this is going to be 2 straight stocks from Kyna here.
Lores has pretty much got this still pretty close here, though.
Yep.
Stomp Sarah will knock him out, though, I imagine.
I mean, the last time I feel like we saw the bow come out after a lot of time on that spear, it just does a good job. Again, does a lot of great poking. Okay, your combo's my combo now. GG's. Thanks, Kyna. Thanks, Hammer.
That puts Lores on his winner's side stock here at the hands of Kyna. No weapon to be found. Kyna sharking with that the hammer. Nice Sarah to come back up on stage. Oh, put him on high in the air, let Kyna get underneath him with a nair, get some more damage. There we go. Signature going to go ahead and connect. Going to toss him way up to that top 45, and we're all tied up.
100% him standing there after taking that breath was him leaning back in his chair and taking like a deep breath and just being like, okay, I gotta lock in, and we'll see if that can happen. Right now, Lores is still playing pretty good, right? But obviously, you just gotta recognize the situation that you're in. Kyna just is really good on his spacing, and anytime he gets a hit, he's gonna go for, like, you're gonna go for a ride. You're taking a lot of damage in the process, and also just losing a stock apparently.
Caraca, mano. Pô, o Lore jogou muito, mas infelizmente não deu, né? Agora ele vai pra Losers. Mas vamos continuar, pessoal. Vai ter mais partidas. Bora lá. Durante essa semana e as próximas a gente vai ter bastante partida aí legal pra vocês verem. Deixa nos comentários o que vocês acharam. É nóis. Um beijo.